Hi and welcome back to Life of Enchantment. I'm going to talk to you today about balance. If you are struggling with balancing your time for work, rest, play, love, happiness, all of these things, and fitting different things in, try and think balance does not mean equal amount of time. Think of it more along the lines of adding in rather than trying to take away. So for example, the more I do my yoga and Pilates, the less time I spend scrolling and watching, say, Netflix. That doesn't mean that I don't value those things, it's just that I spend less time. If you don't have a lot of time to add meditation, walking, exercise, cooking, whatever it is in properly, think of I will do this properly and mindfully to the best ability I can in, say, 10 minutes. If you want a nice relaxing bath but you've only got 20 minutes, really use that time. Start to learn to be totally focused on what you're doing. So we're talking about mindfulness, living in the moment. If you live that way, suddenly you don't need hours to relax. You don't need to go on holiday for 2 weeks in order to completely refresh. I remember one year, a couple of years ago, we had a really beautiful summer and I had 3 days off. I was like, I don't want to go anywhere. I've got a couple of water features in the garden. I lay down on the it was kind of a bit uncomfortable on the patio. I should have bought myself something better then, but I didn't even want to go and do that. I laid next to the water feature and I could hear, like, you know, the kids next door playing and this and that and the other. But I imagined myself on a beach. And I was really imagining it, really absorbed in what it would look like. I could really feel the sun on my skin. It was amazing. The sound, I was right next to the water feature. It was like practically splashing me. And I can tell you now, I've never felt quite so refreshed from doing that for 3 days in my garden or even on other holidays of going away. I felt amazing, but it's because I use the power of my mind. Remember, the mind doesn't differentiate between reality and what you're telling it. I really used that then. So if you're thinking about how to incorporate, you know, like relaxation, all these different things in meditation, if you think about just doing it and just adding it in and thinking, well, I'm going to do as much as I can for now. I'm really going to focus and absorb myself in it. You'll get such tremendous benefit that almost the amount of time becomes a bit irrelevant. Now, there are times that it's different. You know, if you can take an afternoon off or when you're going on holiday, it's marvellous. But don't think that you need masses of time or equal amount of time. We all work long hours. You don't need the equivalent to have off. Really use the power of the mind. Use what you're telling yourself to really enjoy the times that you need to. Try and enjoy it every time if you can, no matter what you're doing, because it just makes your life a bit fuller. Make your bedtimes lovely, make your meal times lovely. I mean, I quite often eat alone and I set the table just as if there's going to be loads of people, and it's lovely. Why wouldn't you make it nice for yourself? So, going back to the balance of time, if you've only got 5 minutes to meditate, do it. 5 minutes of meditation or stretches or like just unwinding in whatever way that means for you, a book or whatever, is marvellous and so worth it compared to no time. And what you'll find is the more you do this, the more the switch will happen, the more you'll make more time, the better you feel when you do these things, the more you're going to want to feel that, and the more you feel it, the more you'll find things that help to create that feeling. It's just like a snowball, a ripple effect. The more joy you feel in something, the more you'll feel, the more you'll want to do it. So instead of mindlessly scrolling or mindlessly just watching something, or just if you want to call it wasting time, we need some of that though. Start to look at ways that feed you, feed your soul, feed your mind and body, and practice it. Don't think of balance as equal time or equal anything. Look at the individual thing for its worth, for the amount that you can give it. If you're totally in something, it'll become worth it and magical and productive for you in however it's meant to be. Does that make sense? I hope it did. So I hope this has been helpful. All my love, Ella. Bye.